Hi guys, this is Sidney. So today I'm on here to share some messages that have been coming in relations to the energies that I have been tapping into regarding especially the 111 portal energy that opened up yesterday. That is still in effect right now, and this energy will linger on, or we will have the influence under from yesterday until another 111 portal that will be in the 2024. That's the 11th of January. So another 111. So that would be okay, November, December, so about 2 months, right? So in this 2 month window period, we're going to experience a lot of major changes for those of you who are going to resonate with this message and who are going to be connecting to this energy here, my energy, the video here, all of that. So what the source was telling me was that we are getting a massive physical upgrade right now at this time, as we have closed out a major karmic cycle on the 1010. And since then, energy has been rising up continuously, and the past several days had been very high in energy frequency. And since yesterday, it started to surge, meaning I would use the word surge, meaning rapid increase all of a sudden. And that was activating a lot of our crown chakra, is still doing right now. All of the upper chakras are being activated right now, crown, especially the third eye, the throat chakra, the heart chakra, and that's taking place to integrate with the lower chakras right now. That is especially connected to solar plexus from what I have been tapping into. That goes down to sacral, navel, and then root chakra and all the way down. But you will especially feel the energies rising up in the upper chakras and also solar plexus. So I was guided to mention some of the Ascension energy symptoms that you may be experiencing at this time to make you not worry too much or get into the unnecessary fear. So based on your physical symptoms, you have to discern for yourself, of course, because everyone's physical conditions are unique based on their own unique habits that they're playing out at this time, whether it's healthy, unhealthy, however it resonates. It's not about judging what is healthy or unhealthy, but it is most important to choose what is going to be in alignment with this frequency right now, is the focus that we are guided to tune into at this time or from this moment onwards. So some of the Ascension energy symptoms that will be taking place on a physical level would be really feeling the pressure, constant pressure at the top of your head right now here, crown chakra, and the burning sensation in your third eye, or extreme headache or head pressure. And of course, ringing in the ear, because if you are clairaudient or if your sensory perceptions are getting heightened due to your activations or releasing of your karmic energies, at this time, your psychic abilities are enhancing, all your other sensory perceptions are enhancing, so you are likely to catch on or feel more sensitive towards energies, so you could hear the frequencies moving. That's what it is, the ringing or the sound, like boom, 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 boom. And so whenever you hear this, you will notice that energy is rising up, and that the burning sensation here is really clearing up, burning away, transmuting all these energies so that you could see through the illusions, right? Basically fear, and then the throat chakra, and then the heart chakra, and then it's aligned with the solar plexus, because solar plexus right now is pretty important in a sense that a lot of us are dealing with not feeling good enough. And so this has to do with the solar plexus that is affecting all the upper chakras. And so that is what is taking place from the energies that I have been tapping into. So you could feel certain hot flushes, even though you're not in menopause, you're not having any physical illness that you are aware of, or you didn't have any diagnosis, anything like that. You could experience that, or you could experience all of a sudden extreme thirst. And that means you just need to drink more water, and then a little bit of nausea in your solar plexus area, as this is also trying to clear things up and embody these new energies. And you could experience to an extreme like a vertigo, where you just get really like dizzy all of a sudden. And then of course on a physical level, extreme exhaustion or fatigue, that you can't go on with your daily task or your usual schedule, that you are just, you know, being really pulled to sleep or just lie in bed and resting, because these energies are super intense right now, so high in frequency. And what I'm getting right now psychically is this will take place especially for those who have clear their karmic cycle major way on the 10-10. So if you're experiencing these symptoms, you could see that as an upgrade in your physical DNA. And as I was tapping into the energy, the source told me that what's going to take place eventually with these rising of high frequency that had been like never before. So this is the most intense that I've been feeling the energy like this since 2018, since my major initiation, I would say. Because it's just going to rise and rise and rise. And to this year is the year 7, which is with the purpose to awaken a lot of souls on a massive level. And we were given the choice on a soul level. That means unconsciously, subconsciously, your soul will pick up on this, and that you chose to wake up, you chose to let go, you chose to enter into something different that was in a sense elevating, meaning higher in frequency, meaning you have learned the lesson, therefore you expanded your perspective, therefore you are able to detach. And so it is relating to a lot of the concepts of the soul contracts. So if you never heard of the concept of soul contracts, it is okay, but take what resonates. If you are drawn to this information somehow intuitively, your soul already knows, and it is likely meant for you. And what they are and how they are playing in your life, you will have the clarity eventually when you're not seeking. So the key here is not to seek overly or to get caught up in the knowing and digging what this is, but simply continue to tune into your intuition, because everything will play out in divine timing if you surrender and trust. Okay, so the soul contracts, what they are is basically we are reincarnating in different lifetimes as different personalities or experiences, right? And the reason why I do that is because we want to evolve on a soul level, meaning basically, to put it simply, expand. And when we go into these experiences, it's likely that we are dealing with a lot of things that we need to let go of, because what happens is we are part of the source, meaning you are the source, that's where we came from originally, and that our soul origin may be all different. Like for me, like I'm from Andromeda galaxy, so that's, my soul is pretty much billions of years old. So everyone is all different. So I came through this physical experience through the Antares gateway, but I couldn't go into a physical experience right away. So I had to experience being an elemental and all these other light bodies, because I was a light being, for example. And that's how my soul originated, to go into this experimentation of the physical realities or experiences of soul expansion. Okay, so not every spirit decides to go through this, but many of us who are here, we chose to do this. And then especially right now, if you are here, you chose to do this because you volunteered with, you were invited by Gaia. So in a way, you are here with a mission and a specific purpose at this time. And you are here because you had many experiences in other lifetime, in other galaxies, in universe. And so you already have the wisdom within. And in order for us to activate the soul aspect, which I mentioned in my previous videos, we are now having to really activate our upper chakras and align them with lower chakras, and that's going to help us eventually upgrade our DNA. And eventually what I got was we are going to terminate having or experiencing these reptilian DNA of the survival that's imprinted in our DNA currently right now as a specific experience, because we are moving into the age of light. And those of you who are going to resonate with this message specifically have done a lot of karmic work of letting go of those limiting beliefs that are basically the reptilian survival DNA programming. So part of our purpose here is that we think that we are attracting something, putting something new in, but in actuality what is taking place is we are constantly letting go so we can let in. So we are letting go, make room for the new, allow these new energies to come in, to settle down. You see that place? So it's like what I see is we are pooping, in a way, to put it simply, that anyone can resonate, because we eat, and if we don't poop we get sick and we can't take in more energies. So that's what is taking place right now. And with this, we are, a lot of you who are going to be connecting to this video and this energy particularly will be experiencing along, it's not going to happen overnight, but from this moment onwards or lately, you may start to feel like you want to eat certain foods more and eat certain foods less, for example, as a result of this changing in frequency and upgrades in our DNA. So the key word is the photosynthesis and homeostasis. In terms of our physical transformation right now, is that our body has its own intelligence, because every organ and everything has its own consciousness, and it's doing its best to maintain its peak performance in a way. So it is working on its own, and we need to cooperate with them, in a sense. That's what I'm getting. So in order for them to function in the best way, we need to clean up our diet, right? A lot of detoxing right now to create the best environment that it can perform its best. You see what I mean? Because if the environment is not right, even though we try to do our best, the seeds are not gonna grow. So sometimes we need to eat more, eat less, and do this and do that. And so in order to cooperate with our body, this physical consciousness that we are living with right now. And so another key word that is coming right now is the temple. This is your temple within, your sanctuary, your altar that you need to honor, and you need to pay more attention to honor from this moment onwards. You see, these are the pillars right now. And what I see is the 4 pillars. I see that 4 of Wands in the tarot, traditional tarot, where it's all about harmony, happiness, right? Stability, security, and conjoining in a joyous way. So what's taking place is these 4 pillars that are this body right now, the temple within, that you need to build, and you need to continue to honor. And therefore, what's coming is spiritual hygiene, maybe really important at this time. where you are cleansing your body with taking a shower every day. It doesn't have to necessarily like cleaning up with soap, but just with water purifying, and also allowing your body to rest. So you could be drawn to more of plant-based diets, or incorporating more vegetables, introducing more fruits into your diet at this time, or you will feel like you don't want to eat meat as much, or to an extreme, if you are really raising your frequency at this time, what could play out is you could be experiencing you feeling nauseous, or having this regurgitation whenever you are about to eat meat dish or any of the heavy solid foods at this time. So this is all part of the process of your energy shifting. So that means your energy shifted basically. So you are drawn to something different because you need more light. You don't need that blood that we used to need in order to anchor down and operate majorly from our root chakra. That is the survival, that is relating to the fear and feeling unsafe and all of that. So we are moving to a higher chakras and more in operation from this onwards. So this could take place for you. Other physical symptoms that could take place is physical joint aches or body pains in certain parts, are all because it's needing to be released at this time. So everyone or anyone who are going to resonate, you will have to discern for yourself first, because everyone's in a different physical condition. So you may be going through some sort of after surgery, pre-surgery, or dealing with some sort of very serious illness that you need support of other professionals at this time, right? Also, you may be recovering from something, or you may have chosen to go into holistic treatment or more natural remedies for whatever that you are dealing with in this moment physically. So these could all play out, but just remember that everything that is coming up to the surface as a physical illness at this time, what you have been dealing with, is all related to past lifetime karma and trauma, and meaning simply those energies that have been in your energy body. And so when we don't clear that, we take that on with other lifetimes and another lifetimes, and we are basically coming in with these energies to clear that up. So when you have a physical symptom, it's you can see that as you need to work on that energy to release them. So for example, you may have certain pains in your left chest, which is relating to some of the heart issues, that is relating to anger and resentment and repressed emotions, for example. So you may want to continue to work on that, and this is just an example, right? So these are all coming up, so you could pay attention and continue to work on your energies within. And part of it is to honor this physical body as well, once again, to work in cooperation. And with that, a lot of the souls right now are going to move into a reality that they have been dreaming of or wishing for a pretty long time, but they didn't really focus on when am I getting and how am I going to get it, but simply continue to go on that journey of healing, growth, transformation, awakening, in faith and in trust. And so as you are doing that, all the things that you are wanting, you are aligning with, basically, meaning you have shed all the layers that have been hiding, or that have been keeping your soul signature hidden, and so it wasn't able to radiate freely. So that's what we mean by breaking free, because simply we are here with an experience to awaken, meaning free ourselves up of this energy space so that our original soul signature, your essence, can come out and start radiating. That is love and light. And so this process is not easy, but we are all going through this in one way or another at this time. That plays out in a unique way. So that is something that is coming up right now. So in relation to any healing work or any major transformation or dealing with fear relating to physical symptoms, is you are learning the lesson of dancing in the rain. Dancing in the rain is a key word that is coming up. And another one is do not push away your blessings because of your ego. And when we talk about the ego, it's simply relating to fear. So if you're constantly focused on fear, meaning, oh my God, like, am I going to get sick? And what am I going to do this? And is this going to get better? All these worries and fear energies. Whenever you go into that fear programming, through the physical symptoms, in order for you to release all these energies, you want to constantly transmute it by transforming the energy, by saying, thank you, universe, for this opportunity for me to clear this up at this time. And you're going to constantly what? Plant seeds in the new direction with 111 energy right now. I am healthy, I am whole, I am balanced, on a physical, mental, spiritual level. For example, you are planting new seeds because as you are changing your direction of what you envision to be in this moment, you're constantly creating and anchoring down that reality or the timeline, okay? So that is what is being guided for you to do at this time if you're resonating. And another thing that you could do is start sending love to just a stranger, sending thank you, have a nice day, being kind, right? And also it's easy for us to be kind to others, but it hasn't been easy to be kind with ourselves because we learn to sacrifice ourselves, right, in order to fit in or to feel like we are supported or surviving. And so it is time for you, if you resonate with this, to be more kind with yourself, to be more gentle, to be more loving, to be more compassionate. And that would be also another way of giving love. So the giving love could be to other people, but also to yourself at this time that is included. So however you resonate, that you know what you need to work on more, that you want to start practicing this more on a day-to-day basis. And this will also help you heal your physical symptoms, as well as, of course, supportive measures like cleaning up your diet, because that has to do with creating an environment that all our organs and all the systems could perform at its peak or at its best. That is for you, okay? So right now, that is what's being called for us to do more. So you want to look into perhaps detox like juicing, or educating yourself more on nutrition and how it plays in your part. And right now, a lot of the information, you want to be very discerning, because there are a lot of misguided information, I would say, from my own research and what I'm doing with my own personal journey. Also, at the same time, there are a lot of labels, right? Veganism and certain diets. The veganism is a big trend right now because that is where we are heading into. We are no longer are going to be needing meat or that source of other animal flesh, and that having that blood to anchor down the root chakra. So at this time, we are slowly moving into that diet on a collective level. But right now, a lot of the vegan products are heavily, I would say, mixed with chemicals as well. So it's all about detoxing, is removing all these harmful chemicals. So you want to look into all the ingredients, what you're consuming more consciously that way, rather than saying, oh, that's vegan products, so just going for it automatically is something that I would say right now. And of course, if you are if you are having the access to organic foods, you want to invest more in consuming organic foods or organic diet at this time. So these are all parts of your new direction right now. That is what I'm getting strongly. So physical upgrade right now, physical upgrade. And this will really support you in the long term. So you can start this journey right now, but always take what resonates, because based on individual's vibration that is unique, we need certain foods. So always choose with your intuition, not with your mind. What the society said is good for you, it's going to remove this or help you with this. Your intuition will know, because that is connected to your higher consciousness that is also having the conversation or communication with your physical body, your DNA, and all this living conscious beings that are inside this temple right now that is making up your vessel. You see? So in that sense, we are shifting everything right now. So once again, go easy on yourself and do not push all the blessings because of the ego, the fear, or the doubt at this time. That you always have the choice to connect with the abundance or the joy or the gratitude based on what you are going to put your mind into. So we are all learning in that sense how to work with our mind better or consciously. So you become the driver, not the one who's being driven by the ego at this time. So once you let go of these fears or be aware of these fears, you can shift and redirect consciously, okay? So that is all I have for you right now at this time. So I was really guided to share this at this time while I was sunbathing outside today. So I hope this helps for those of you who are going to resonate, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.